Hey everybody, so probably see I'm pretty tired. So past couple of days I've been doing really well with my intention, more than my intention, right? With the fact that I am establishing a new habit of keeping to my sleeping schedule, which I've been doing, and I went to bed at the right time last night again. This morning though, I was like wrecked. I don't really know what happened, but I was completely wrecked. So I stayed in bed longer than I should have, but that's okay. I'm rearranging the day a little because I thought the best thing to do was for me to get out. Gosh, it's warm now. Was for me to get out, and perk up. Get out, fresh air, sunlight, sort of, and to get my body moving. Yesterday I ate a lot, and that's not good. My excuse was like, well, I'm establishing this habit this week. I'll establish the eating habit next week. I need not to be encouraged. I mean, it's completely my fault, but I'm also being encouraged to behave that way, which I'm not happy about. Anyway, my back hurts. My back really hurts, always. I gotta work on core stability. The habit I'll establish next week is my workout habit. And just eat like a normal person rather than trying to completely integrate every nutrient in the house into my body at once. Anyway, I'm feeling a little bit and also there's a higher baseline of anxiety right now that I'm not quite sure what it's attached to, but I'm trying to just, rather than think too much about it, I'm just trying to let it go, relax and release. You know what I mean? You don't even really need to know. You don't have to listen to the thoughts that cause these feelings or are a result of these feelings, whatever the case may be, if you can just relax and release it, right? But the good news is I noticed it, which means I'm becoming more aware, which is one of my major intentions for the week too, is to be more aware. Definitely got to work on the strength of my core though, because walking around, my back gets really, really sore, my lower back, when I walk around. And that's been true of my whole life, but it's not great right now. So anyway, I thought I'd come on and talk about that because I don't really know what this anxiety thing is about. I mean, maybe it has to do with my eating, my attitude towards it, my anxiety about I'm moving faster now, getting things taken care of in the company, and there's a lot, as I'm mapping things out, there's a lot I need to do that I can't fit into the next few days. You know what I mean? There's a lot that I need to accomplish in a short amount of time that it does not seem like it's going to be possible to get it done as quickly as I would like. But I will just do my very best, right? But I have a lot of anxiety surrounding that. Relax and release. Relax and release. So that is that. I feel that I've backslid a little this morning, but I am determined, absolutely determined, that is not going to be the start of a slippery slope. It is just a stumble, and it makes me even more determined to do everything to the very best of my ability to get things done and to do them well. and the nervousness and anxiety that I'm feeling are natural. Of course, I'm going to feel them because it's been a while since I've actually put myself out there, which is an interesting thought. It's been a while since I've actually allowed myself to trust myself enough to go for something all out. And of course I'm going to feel fear surrounding that, which is a good thing for me to recognize for a number of reasons, but one of which is that, you know, like, I can incorporate that into a different schema of my ability, I guess, my bravery, or my courage or whatever, which is what I'm doing on these videos, right? Like, I'm coming on and just 100% putting myself out there, talking about whatever it is that I'm going through, whatever my feelings are, how I'm processing them. And it is a relatively courageous thing to do, I think. I mean, so I've been told, and I'm starting to get the idea that that might be true. Right? It's in the sense of not a lot of people are going to do that, process their emotions in front of the entire world, and be completely honest about what they're feeling and why they're feeling it, right? And I'm willing to do that. And I'm willing to do that because, well, number one, it does help me. But mostly, I mean, the reason I started it was so that I could help others as they were trying to process similar things. And that's really what I wanted to do. Like, in fact, some of the more difficult or embarrassing things, you know, I thought a lot about before I turned on the camera, because it's like, do I really want to put this out there? But then I thought, well, you know, maybe someone else is struggling with this, and they're thinking that it's weird and embarrassing and horrible, and they're feeling bad about it, and they don't know how to deal with it, but they're not going to say anything about it because it's weird and embarrassing. And if I put it out there, maybe that person, whoever they are, will feel better about it, will be able to address it, you know, whatever. So I've been able to be, quote unquote, brave about that because I want to make sure. Gross. I was like a porta potty truck draining the porta potty, which just is the most disgusting thing in the world, so I'm going to stop thinking about. But yeah, I mean, I've been able to encourage myself to go beyond what I thought that I would be able to do bravery-wise, because I wanted to help people. And that just goes to show that no matter what, I'm capable of doing things that are uncomfortable. I'm capable of continuing to do them. I'm capable of whatever the hard work is, emotionally and mentally, to get myself on track and to get myself achieving. And I look back in my life, and honestly, like, so many times, like, where I just went all out and I did achieve what I wanted to achieve. You know, it was anyway, it doesn't matter what it was that stopped me. Point is, I'm still that person, right? I'm still the person who can commit, and once they are committed, they're 100, like, they are, like, there's not even a question whether or not I'm going to succeed, because I said that I would. And that person is still there, and I am that person again. So I will succeed no matter what. Still doesn't mean that I'm not going to be nervous, and doesn't mean that I'm not going to be scared, because I am nervous, I am scared, I am anxious, I'm worried, I'm all those fear emotions, all of them. And the thing is, if I want to succeed the way that I'm talking to you about succeeding, I'm just going to have to put up with those emotions. Just going to have to allow them to be, feel them, allow I mean, it's uncomfortable, right? It's uncomfortable. We don't want to feel these emotions. That's why we have most of the problems we have in life, because we don't want to feel these emotions. So, can't I just feel some good emotions? Like, can't this be instead of a non-negative experience, can't we just have a little bit of positivity here? Happiness and like joy. It'll come. It'll come. It'll come. It'll come. Yeah, but so that's the solution. To feel my feelings, like always. I ate so much last night, guys. I feel like I've gained 5 pounds, but I only gained 2 because the day before I gained 2. I'm like, it's ridiculous. Anyway, that's something I'll be addressing. Do I go home now? I think I should probably go home now, although I do want to take another walk. I'll take a look at the time. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna the answer, like it is every time, is to feel the feelings that I'm feeling and allow them to be that way and just keep going with what I'm doing. You know, just ignore them. I mean, like, don't suppress them, don't push them away, don't run away, don't stick my fingers in my ears and go la 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 la. Allow them to be what they are and do what I'm doing anyway. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, so I'm grateful to be able to come to that conclusion. I am grateful that I'm around nature, even though in the middle of the city. I do love Boston. We have so much green space, and I live near so much of it. It's beautiful. So I'm grateful for that too. So I'm going to remind you guys, as I always do. I like the word always, so I use it like I'll be using it 3 times in the next sentence. But as I always do, I like to remind you that, now I've forgotten. not the line, but like how many times I was going to use always. Anyway, sorry, I'm tired. I just want to remind you guys that you can always choose to have a grateful day.